Hello, I'm Ian and this is Somerset News Network. I've talked about the rent boy and asked what his link with Starmer. Don't know the answer, but I'm still posing the question. Allegedly, he's been arrested for the arson attack on 3 of Starmer's homes and a car. But we now find out that there's a second man arrested, allegedly for the arson attack. And they're saying that he's Romanian. And are these linked? Do these two people know each other? And what is their relationship with Starmer? Does Starmer know who they are? I'm trawling through to get a screenshot of the second guy. And on Sky News online comes up with a third man that they've arrested. I hadn't heard about that. A third man. Also a male model. Now, are these 3 rent boys? Allegedly, are they 3 rent boys? I've got to put allegedly in there now because it's getting quite serious. And what is their involvement with each other? And what is their involvement with Starmer? Is there like a... this is speculation on my part. But is there like a rent boy, I don't know, mail order business going on? Do they know each other? What gripe have they got against Starmer to bomb his houses? Are they linked with Ukrainian or Romanian or Russian intelligence? There's so much disinformation flying around. But I just want to know, how does Starmer know these 3 people? If he does. And if he does know these 3 people, he is putting this country's security at risk. Starmer is now compromised. We've had scandals in the past with MPs and prostitutes and MPs with Chinese spies. But when it's the Prime Minister of the country linked to rent boys, my allegation is that something's going on and we've got to know. Because it's now affecting our national security. Could it be that Starmer, with his stand on Ukraine, could have something to do with these rent boys? Don't know the answer. Pose the question. You know, you can't make this stuff up. There is something seriously wrong. Can you trust our press to come out with the truth? I wouldn't think so. I expect there's D notices flying around. I've only had a D notice once on one of my articles I wrote for a magazine. The editor phoned me up and he said, "Ian, yeah, you've hit a nerve." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "The government has slapped a D notice on your article." I said, "You've got to be joking." And it never got published. I can't even tell you what I wrote because there's a D notice on it. It's craziness. What I wrote was factual and true. I did the research. I did a 1,000-word article, which may have been cut down to 600 or 800 words. And I was right. And because they stuck a D notice on it, It proved I was right. But I can't tell you about it because of the D-notice. Now, I wonder how many D-notices are flying around about these rent boys and the relationship between the rent boys and Starmer. Do the press know? The Sun reckons they got a recording of the first guy and Starmer. Let's see this transcript. Let's see what it's about. Let's get this out in the open. Is Starmer being blackmailed because of it? Is it affecting government policy? Is it affecting the government's policy on Ukraine and the government's policy on the EU? I don't know the answer, but I pose the question. Starmer is compromised. Somebody has to stand up and ask the question. MPs won't ask the question because all Starmer would say is there's a police investigation and I can't say anything. Well, somebody's got to say something. So I'm posing the questions. What is the relationship between Starmer and these three allegedly arsonists? Did he know them? You know, is it a, I don't know, rent boy cult or something? Don't know the answer. All very suspicious. You know, my mind's going, is it this, is it that, is it this? I don't know. Is this part of Starmer's little secret that we're not being told? Absolutely stinks. The guy's got no personality, he's got no moral compass. And this country is suffering because of it. My advice, a number of people have made a comment that the King should intervene and dissolve Parliament for an election. I'm going to say I'll go with that. It's the only way to sort this mess out. Let us decide if we still want Starmer as a Prime Minister. And also, let us know what's happening with Starmer and these rent boys. Is there an alleged relationship between them? We have to know. Anyway, not one, 3 now. How many more are they going to find? Anyway, Ian, Somerset News Network, signing off. Bye for now.